Brooklyn got it. I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm gonna claim somewhere, I'm gonna claim Oakland.
Oakland. Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs? Like in the '60s, they came up with the Panthers, who was stomping strong through Oakland and made noise. What's gonna make noise today?
Oakland got it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi. Wow, wow, wow. As I'm slamming my hand against, the counter. Timmers, I am going to I'm going to have to make that eventually. Hi, I'm Jane. This is my kitchen. And I make soul food from around the world. What's up, Fluffy Bakery? I'm glad you're here. um, so yeah, I'm gonna be making those at some point. I have plans to make shrimp and grits, but I'm going to make a diabetic friendly version, and to do that, I'm going to need some frozen cauliflower. And to do that, I gotta go to the grocery store. A vintage salt shaker shattered on the floor. Hateful. Man, moment of silence for the salt shaker. Anyway, I'm really sorry. What food touches my soul? Things that are satisfying. In the summer, oh dang, the shelf collapsed and the cat got poor kitty, poor baby. I'm glad Kitty was vindicated. In the summer, it is. I'll tell you this one. This is soul food for me during the summer. It is a Korean pepper salad. So this salad, the way I make it, it has Anaheim peppers, shishitos, and a few other things, including shrimp paste in it. Everything gets tossed together and it's just eaten as is. And it is one of the most fulfilling, satisfying dishes on a hot day ever. In the winter, it's either going to be pho or ramen. Obviously, I got to be a little picky about my ramen, but yeah, that's also a good one. So that sounds like fun, Timmers. That sounds like so much fun. Okay, y'all, I'm going to warn you now. So I tried to eat a piece of sweet potato pie that was left over from Thanksgiving. I finished the pie. And then I happened to glance at one of the other pieces of pie and I noticed a little beginning spot of mold on that piece of pie. So if I need to leave the room for about 5 to 10 minutes, you'll know why. You don't want this sweet potato pie. Blob, hello and welcome. I hope I wasn't too touchy-feely with you the last time I commented on you. Be careful. That splatting on the floor thing, that's not the business, dude. Just saying. I got this. All right, I got this. I would totally take your cauliflower bakery. Like, seriously, I absolutely would. I'm also dual streaming on YouTube right now. Aw, I didn't know that. Okay, good. I didn't see your response, so that's probably why. Honey curry. Yum. That sounds so good. All right, so we are going to pull some leftovers out. This might be a fairly short stream. Woo. And I'm going to try to remember at our first commercial break, I'm going to try triggering the chat quiz thing that you can see down below. Because nobody has redeemed that yet. So I'm going to try doing that and see what it gives us as far as a quiz about chat. Foreign concept. You passed out after. Okay. I hope it wasn't because they choked you to death. That would be bad. That'd be all bad. All right. One more thing. I was messing around online in Twitch and stumbled across a streamer who was playing the latest Dead by Daylight update. I've never played the game. I don't know if I could play the game, but I like seeing what the new killers are and who the new survivors are and how they're connected. So, oh, it was after a 12-hour shift. Well, okay, well, that's perfectly excusable. And seeing the newest killer was pretty fascinating. She's like a Mesopotamian goddess that went dark. That would probably be you on Dead by Day. I would not be surprised. Okay, who redeemed the Regina George TTS? Because I want to make sure that gets taken care of. You? Okay. Let's do it. I need to make that a thing. Okay. Let's turn this down a little bit. That's true, Timmers. That's a very good point.
That would probably be me on Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, it would. Okay. So, and it's been a while since I did a fundraiser. I'll be fair. And I think Kyberg 60 is doing a fundraiser for St. Jude. So, right. Leftovers. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. We've got leftover soup. Got some rice. We've got lasagna that I thawed out. We have turkey necks. I will probably eat those myself. I think I may need more rice. I need to talk to JD and find out if he wants more rice. So this, protect your neck. Wow. See, Marlboro, this is why you're cool with us. This is our plate, low carb plate that came from the local Hawaiian eatery spot. So we got a fried egg. We've got a lot of meat. JD can throw some rice on with that and call it a day. I know, right? Looks so good. This is keto lasagna that I made, which also looks pretty good. And then we have turkey necks. So I'm going to be completely unconventional. And I'm probably going to do half this lasagna with these turkey necks. Okay, I think we're still okay. I was about to get very uncomfortable for a minute. You should definitely find something to snack on. You knew better, dude. You knew better. Someone's seeping through. Hey. Okay, I am absolutely eating all of this. No leftovers. And now I gotta get this this lasagna out of the container. There we go. That might actually be too much for me, but that's okay. Don't be ashamed. It is a favored snack of many. Oops. There's a time and a place for chicken and a biscuit. All right. So we've got about 5 minutes till the next ad. And let's go here. Get a little bit of Hawaiian soul food up in here. He never did tell me if he wanted more rice or not, so he's just gonna get what I have here. I'm gonna put the egg to the side. I'm gonna smush the rice with my hands so I don't end up breaking it into little chunks. Loco? What? Oh, moco? Is that what you're thinking of? Loco moco? No, this is just meat and veggies. Yeah, this is just meat and veggies. Another time, I might make loco moco or Salisbury steak, and then I'll show you guys my recipe for mashed potatoes that taste disturbingly like the real thing. Right on top. Boop. I'm actually going to put this egg to the side for the moment because I don't want it to become overcooked. It's already cooked all the way through, but yes, it is very much well done. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Timbers. Really? How so? I'm curious. All right. All right, so far so good. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Definitely. That bad, huh? Okay. You got to know your limits. And it sounds like you know your limits. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let me think. Is there anything else? Oh, hello, Mimi. Let's see. I forgot something very important. If I'm going to have lasagna, I am going to need some garlic bread. What's up, babe? How you doing? So I've got my keto bread here. And I need a ramekin and a brush. A keto bread. As opposed to jujitsu bread or, just any old martial art bread. Okay, ad break. Now, let's see how this game thingy works. I gotta find it first. Ah, there it is. Is it gonna, is it doing the thing? It won't let me do it. It won't let me start my own chat quiz, y'all. That sucks. Well, I guess I won't be able to play with it. All right. I wanted to start the pop quiz question thingy for chat quiz, but it won't let me. Oh well. Okay, I was gonna play the chat quiz, but it won't allow me. Oh my god, that's wild. I am so sorry. Ooh. Dang, Mimi. Right. Yeah, I don't know if that's the president you want to blame for that, but I digress. But yeah, that seriously though, that does suck. Yeah, I know, totally a meme thing. And every time I see it, I'm just like, right. That's kind of trash. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. All right, chat, what do you think? Should I use garlic powder or should I use fresh garlic or frozen garlic, like actual garlic instead of garlic powder? I know, right? Had that been around just after I turned 25, I would have been good to go. And I remember way too many times where I had a good job, good pay, but it was contract and I had no health coverage. And I ended up paying out of pocket the $3,000 I needed to meet the minimum. The seasoning, yes. How many dishes do I want to do? Sensible, sensible. That is a very good question. Timmers. Oh, you're good. And don't forget to say, you're right. You're right. You're totally right. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. Where is it? Ah. Okay. So I'm going to push the bread over here. We're going to cut up 4 cloves of garlic. Basically 2 per slice. I was on your top watch Twitch list of 2025. I need to check mine. I'm pretty sure you guys are on my top list. Oh, really? That's hilarious. I love that. I love being on people's top watched list. It means I'm doing it right. So I was saying I just realized that that I could set my YouTube settings for to sort of split my audio stream. I didn't know I could do that with YouTube. So now they can stop banning my my streams, which is actually going to work out real nice because if I do this right, I'm going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Because in the afternoon, I am planning to stream some lunch and some decorating of the Christmas tree. My teeny tiny tree. That is a far cry from the like 5.5 foot tree that I normally get. And maybe I'll hold off and wait until JD can trim it with me. I don't know. It'll all depend on what he wants to do. Okay, so there's our garlic. In with our butter. Okay, let me think. I need a little bit of salt, and I guess that's it, huh? The best part about garlic bread is you can eat it hot or cold. So, and if I melt it, I still have to wait for it to cool off before I can spread it on the bread. And tulips. Yes. Okay, let's see. Like I said, this is probably going to be a fairly short stream. I still haven't gotten everybody's Christmas gifts together yet. So I might have to hold off on wrapping things. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. I think I'm good right now. Did you see my jug of hot sauce? Yes. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping this one comes out with a little bit more flavor. I did. I did. I didn't know if you were around yesterday or if you saw it yesterday. I'll put it that way. Okay, where's my little brush? I had two little brushes. There's the brush. Oh, you were lurking while you were doing homeworks. Yes. Scotch bonnet? Yes. There are Scotch bonnets involved in the making of said hot sauce. There it is. In fact, there are two of them. Hi, little mama. I'm gonna have to let Scratch and Jackson know. He's still streaming on Twitch, by the way. That his alert is getting used a lot. Okay. Okay, I said, all right. All right. Get as many classes done as you can before you get the kids before to earn extra money. Your induction mentor is, why did you add extra stress your first year? Because you're getting as many classes done as possible. That's hard. You are still eating Thanksgiving. Okay, Socrato gets it. I am doing quite well, little mama. I hope you are too. I am adding my butter to my bread here. Trying to make sure I get some good garlic chunks. I was complaining earlier that I had to throw out the last of my sweet potato pie because just as I finished another piece, I saw a spot of mold on one of the other pieces. So that was the end of that square. So I told everybody, if I got to step out for a minute, you'll know why. Aw, you're eepy? I'm sorry. That's rough. Yes, you do not want my pie. No. Fresh baked pie. That's different. That's totally different. The pound cake might be next. Ooh, cheesy grits casserole. Curry turkey and stuffing curry and a new batch of cranberry sauce. Wow. Do you guys want to see what I managed to find at the local thrift store? You accidentally put curry twice. That's okay. It is not a mug. I was actually looking for a specific sort of blanket because I wanted to try my hands at reverse applique. I did not find a blanket. Little mama, you are so ridiculous and I love you for it. Hopefully they will show up today, Blitz. Hopefully. So let me show you guys what I got. So where I live, there are a lot of Middle Eastern folks from India, folks from Pakistan, you know, you name it. And I walked by this and I looked at the price tag. It was $8. And I was like, no, this is not a blanket, but it has to come home with me. Y'all, this is somebody's sorry. Look at that. Do you see this embroidery? Like, what? This is so pretty. And now I have to figure out what to do with it. It's like 5 yards of material. So I might just end up turning it into a skirt and a top of some kind. I don't know what, but I'm sure I can figure it out. But $8. Wow. I believe you, Marwo, that you would wear this. 100%. Absolutely. Whoa. Okay. Yes, yes, you do. He's showing our roomie a short video that he can't show on this channel. Well, the sequins might be a little uncomfortable to Craddle, so I don't know. I know, that was an incredible deal. I will figure out something. I don't know what, but I'll figure out something. He inspired you, as he should. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start toasting these, because these might take a while. And then I will microwave everything else. Once it's all hot, we will find somebody to raid and we will get out of here. I've been on for 30 minutes. It might take me an extra 30 minutes if I stop stalling. Everybody says hi, by the way. Oh, take care of yourself. Okay. Oh, you asked for Mafia the Old Country for Christmas? Good plan, good plan. They make a spray for that fair. Aw, no Gothmas? Well, sigh. Okay, well, good that you don't have to rent the clubhouse. So you're going to your aunt's? Is Gothmas at your aunt's? I'm confused. A small intimate party at your place. Fabulous. That sounds like I need to break out the hot chocolate. Oh, I can use my holiday mug now. Ah. Okay. 2 birds stoned at once. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, you ran out the clubhouse for your Chinese side of the family. The whole thing. That's right. I always forget about that part. Good point. Good point. So, holiday mug. My roomies gave this to me the last time they were here. Okay. I cannot blame you, Mimi. I really can't. Save yourself the drama. Stone birds are like the best birds, man. They are, though. That's true. No point to paying people to clean up after you. Uh, that's a good idea. Brandon knows how to use his superpowers for good. This is why he's amazing. That's right. With great power comes great disability. I keep forgetting you guys have that as a saying. Okay, let's do 30 seconds in here. Or no, let's go ahead and do 24. And I have where to go. So I had homemade Baileys. Now I got to figure out where the heck I put it. I didn't put it on that shelf. That's not it. There it is. Toaster Ovens mugshots. Am I busy on Saturday? Let me see. Let me check. Let me check my calendar. Nope, I do believe I am not busy on Saturday. What are you thinking? Sort of kind of mugshots, Timmers. Whoop. So, for those of you who need to know, the secret to making hot chocolate in a mug is to mix the powder with some milk, a small amount of powder, small amount of milk, like you're making a paste, heat it up, mix it, then add the rest. Oh, yeah, that totally sounds like a plan. I'm down. I'm absolutely down for that. Also, wish me luck, everybody. I applied for a position. It is for a social media position with a with an author. We need someone to take care of her social media. And she is a Christian author who would prefer someone with a writer's background and with church experience. That'd be me. Yeah, I know. I need Lucky in here. Thank you, Lo Mama. I appreciate that, y'all. With our luck, Lucky's probably someplace exhausted right now. Here's another hack for your diabetic slash lactose intolerant slash low carb friends. If you mix almond beverage with heavy whipping cream, you end up with something that's very similar to the real thing. Very handy. Ooh, tomato soup with grilled cheese. That sounds so good. I have not yet done my soup in a salad or soup in a sandwich situation yet. Similar to milk, standard milk. It's a low carb version of half and half at that point. Okay, so we're adding a bunch of sugar or sweetener. This is Splenda, by the way. And stir that around. And then the pièce de résistance. This is sugar-free Baileys. I made my own Baileys, y'all. Put away the ham bone, yes. Chocolate. Okay. Let's check on our bread. Bread's looking good. All right, I think we can safely start heating up food. I guess I could take the whisk out now, huh? Impossible. Impossible. That's so good. All right. So that's done. And I just heard my toaster oven go off. It is good for the soul. Yum. It's rare that I get cocoa, so. All right. Actually, I'm gonna, let's see how this looks. I think the garlic burned. That's okay. I will taste test them momentarily. Wow. That's saying something, little mama. Heck of a day, huh? You got me. We got little mama. Good stuff. Okay. Thank you. It was a gift. Last year I got a gift from a friend of mine, and it was at Cleaver. And I was going to hide it, but I didn't hide it, and I shared it. I think it's dull now. So, do you all want to stream? Yeah, I need to get it sharpened. I just need to find the dude who sharpened my stuff before. You know, I was going to ask you if you wanted to watch somebody cook or if you wanted to watch somebody game, but I don't see many folks cooking right now. Everybody's gaming. Oh, well. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It happens. Whoops. Let's go forward. Okay. All right. I already know who I want to raid anyway. Okay, so this is JD's plate. I'm going to put his egg on top and then cover it so it'll warm up, but not, you know, cook. Ow. Okay. Little mama, you look annoyed. Your funny wasn't funny enough. Oh no. Let's see. Where is your funny? Actually, that was really freaking funny. Good job, little mama. That's hilarious. Let me check something while I'm standing here. Okay. Not so bad. You learned that saying from a handsome man on TikTok. I like it. My favorite one now, when I'm dealing with somebody who's being incredibly obtuse and ignorant, is to tell them I don't play chess with pigeons and then block them. So, yeah. James Butler. That sounds intriguing. Okay, I think we have ourselves some dinner, y'all. Trying really hard not to spill this on myself. Okay. Let's dive in. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's try this lasagna. This big honking piece of lasagna with way too much cheese, but that's okay. We don't judge here. Mmm. Just as good. Other day I made it. And you know, the juices from the turkey neck is mixing with the lasagna, and that's okay. I do not mind this at all. Turkey necks are just like they were when I was a kid. Perfect. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and raid. There's a lot of folks I could get that from, but I'll refrain. Anyway. Okay, we're going to raid one of my favorite streamers, Bayesian Ash. She is funny. She's Canadian. She is a fan of World of Warcraft. Or Warhammer. I'm sorry, she's a fan of Warhammer. And she helped me figure out a joke in, I think it's GTA, that I hadn't gotten. It had taken me 4 years to figure out this joke, and I didn't get it until she said something, and I was like, so that's what that means. I'm a little slow. Anyway. So yes, it is a fun game to watch. Thank you, Lil Mama. I will check that out. This channel is for mature audiences only. Not just because of her content, but because of her content. You'll see what I mean if you haven't seen her yet. Anyways, thanks for just use that one, y'all. Thanks for being here. You'll see me again possibly tomorrow. And we are out of here. It had to do with the Space Marine folks. That's the one in GTA. I didn't realize what they were supposed to be. Anyway. All right, y'all. We're out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.